What up, people? This is Sweep the Rack podcast for the people. Rob, say what's up.
What's good, peeps?
We got some clips here for you, people. Some of the best parts of our various shows that we've put out. So enjoy the clip here, and we'll catch you on the other side to wrap up. So we want to get right into it with you, man. Like your outfit on the PBA League show, this Blackhawks suit. So I guess the first question I want to ask is, give the history of the suit. Where'd you get this suit? What's the history of it? Tell us a little bit.
So I bowled the Proprietors Cup this past year, and a buddy of mine who I'd helped out in years past, the times that I've gone over to Ohio, he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I've got something for you in my car. Just let me know when we get done bowling." He goes, "We'll go out there and I'll grab it for you." I have no idea what he's got. Maybe he's got like some relic bowling ball that he just wanted to give away. And, when I switched companies, he, maybe wanted to give me something. I don't know. So we finish bowling, we go out there, and he's like, "Hey, so I'm on this trip with my dad, and we stop in Kentucky, of all places, and we go into this convenience store, and he said, the first thing I see is this jacket. And he said, you're the first person I thought of. And he goes, I had to buy it because I know how much you like the Blackhawks. And it was that Blackhawks blazer. And I was taken back. I was like, wow, I never thought anyone would have seen that and just, immediately thought of me. I mean, I am a huge Blackhawks fan. So that is my favorite team here in Chicago. I get excited for hockey every year. But I was like, well, this is pretty cool. I said, I'll find a place to wear it. I just don't know where. Well, then we go to Maine, and it clicked. I go, there's only one place that we go where I can wear something like this, and this is it.
So, okay. So the Blackhawks suit was a gift. All right. Okay. No, that's respect. I mean, that's definitely more respectable than buying it himself, isn't it, Rob? Having it given to you is more respectable than going out and buying something like that on your own?
I don't know, Mike. I honestly would buy a Jets blazer if I could find one that was, I mean, I don't know if I would wear it with no shirt underneath it. Maybe in a couple months.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about that. I mean, what were you going like for an I'm too sexy look, or like what was the come on, what was the whole thing with the no shirt underneath? I mean, Miami Vice style, like what was good?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, whether everyone's asked me about it, especially when I got back home. I had 2 drinks before I was on that show because I didn't want to be crazy. I had 2 drinks, that was it. I just want to have a good time with everybody. It's like the one place where we're encouraged to hang out with the people that enjoy us coming up there and putting on a show for them. So yeah, I had a polo on underneath it, and I get there and all the guys, Marshall and Prather and some of the others, they see this jacket and they're like, "Yo, man, if you're gonna rock this jacket on TV, you can't wear anything underneath it. Like, you just need to go shirtless." And I'm like, guys, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can pull that off. And they're like, come on, why not? So I told you I have a couple of drinks, and I tell Kirk and Tom about this, and they're like, well, how's the workouts coming along? Well, the workouts are coming along good. I lost like 30 pounds within the last 8 months or so. But I put on a little bit of muscle. Like, it's not bad. So they're like, do it, have fun. So I get through the first show and I wear the shirt. I keep the shirt on underneath, and then for the last one, I told the people around that I was standing with about what some of the guys wanted me to do, and they're like, okay, like, we're buying in on this. You got the sunglasses, you got the jacket, like, you got to go all in, full send. So we get the break in between shows, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And my
Okay,
phone blew up.
Oh, I'm
my
sure.
phone blew up.
No doubt. Yeah. Honestly, I saw it took me a minute to realize it was you because I was like, nah, that can't be him. And I was like, oh, wait, I follow you on social media, so I do know that you're a Blackhawks fan. And then I said, yeah, I do think that's him. You know, Rob, he said he only had a couple drinks. He mentioned the shades. You know, you were just in Maine, Rob. I've been to Maine. You know, weed is legal up there. So, you know, I mean, I'm not asking for comment on that, but, you know, that came to my mind when I saw him with rocking the shades, too. I said, maybe the Bayside regulars got to him up there. You know, maybe he took that donut walk and, you know, was hanging out with some of the regulars up there.
Mike,
I can't. I mean, I'll admit it. I can't touch any of that stuff with Team USA. I've stayed away from it.
See,
okay, all right.
Never really been my thing.
I was just looking out for you, son. I was, you know, I'm like, I don't know. I've been up there. I know how, you know,
Mike,
they like to get down.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong because you can. The smell is pungent around there, but I don't divulge into that.
No doubt.
You know,
go ahead, Rob.
It's funny. I was in the crowd, and I knew it was AJ when I saw him in the crowd. But the difference between me and AJ was he was 2 drinks in the hole, and I was probably like 6 drinks in the hole. So, so I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I was laughing, you know, having a good time, and you know, I was probably feeling no pain too, Mike. That.
Okay, so. AJ, you can decline comment on this if you want. You know, we're not going to harass you here. We don't harass on Sweep the Rack. But I'm going to be careful with how I phrase the question. But you know, we all watch the PBA League shows, and we see all the ladies hanging out in the back there. You know, they seem to have a little crew there that hangs out at Bayside. So, how much love were you getting from the local ladies with the look you were rocking in that show?
You know, I'll say they enjoyed it. They thought it was pretty slick. But nothing, man. Like I'm not. I guess you could say like I'm not into that. Like I don't know. They definitely were encouraging me to go with the look that some of my buddies were wanting me to go with, but there was no extracurriculars if I'm being politically correct.
Okay, good answer. Way to handle that. I want to ask though, are you single?
I am single.
Rob, he's single.
Unfortunately,
he's single. He's single. Interesting answer there.
Wait, did he say unfortunately or fortunately? Did you say or fortunately?
He said unfortunately.
I said unfortunately because not too long ago, like I went through a rough time. Girl that I was with for a very long time, who we were going to take the next step and everything, left me for no reason, never really gave me any answers, and then I had to find out the hard way of being lied to and cheated on with some 40-year-old fat dude that and she's a year younger than me. It was bad, and so I say unfortunately because I wish things were different, but yeah.
Wait a second, hold on. Wait, easy on 40-year-old fat dudes, my man. All right, okay, easy. All right, number one. Secondly, okay, Rob, I feel like me and you have to kind of interject here and be like the older uncles almost to AJ over here. So Uncle Mike and Uncle Rob, we gotta throw some advice his way. This is Rob. He's pouring his heart out to us. He's telling us he's heartbroken. Rob, we all know you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak. We all know that. We know your situation. I have my experience, which for sure. So, Rob, I'm gonna let you go first on this one. Kick some advice to my man.
Yo, first off, AJ, my man, doing it right way. Lose 30 pounds, put on some muscle, right? I mean, the only way to get over or to make your ex jealous, because hey, that's what we all want in life, is to make their ex jealous. Is to make your own life great, right?
Oh, that's such a good answer, Rob. Such good advice.
Saying, man, get in the gym, lose weight, make some TV shows, win some titles, and improve that rev rate because women love rev rate, even if they're not.
That's
right. All right.
Right.
Uncle Mike's advice. Uncle Mike's advice would be, listen. One thing that I've learned in life is that there's a lot of quality women out there. A lot of quality women. I had a limited experience in my early life in terms of my exposure to that idea. People that know me will probably know what I'm referring to. But, yeah, I would just say that there's a lot of quality women out there, and you should be thankful that you learn that lesson before. No, I'm serious. I truly mean this. You should be thankful that you learned that lesson before you took that next step. Because a lot of people, they wouldn't pay attention and they would ignore it and they would let love and their feelings blind them. And, it's better to find it out before you take that next step than after. And, I know, it hurts, obviously, but, better things will always come, man. Better things will always come. You travel the world, man. You travel the world, and you got one of the biggest rev rates out there, like Rob said. So, if the ladies love rev rate, you're going to be okay, my man. You're going to be all right. So, all good. All right. So, last question about the suit, right? And, imply this however you want, okay? Did you wake up in the suit the next morning?
That's a good question. No, I definitely did not. The suit got removed when the shows were over. The polo, actually, it was a Jack Daniels polo that I was wearing with my Ebonite logo on it. That got put back on for the rest of the evening's festivities.
Okay, all right, interesting. Rob and I were hoping you were going to say yes, and I woke up in a bar with the suit still on. I mean, that's what we were.
I mean, trust me, I really wish I could give you the story of that and of me saying, I woke up in it, and I rolled over and was laying next to somebody I wasn't supposed to be. I don't know. I wish I could give you that story, but I can't.
Man,
hey, next year. Mike,
I hope our listeners are paying attention right now. I really do. I hope our listeners are paying attention. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I'm trying to help the kid out. But that's all I'm going to say. All right,
Mike, next
we got to move on.
Man.
We love the suit. Shout to you on the suit. That's probably something Rob or I would have done when we were teenagers rolling around bowling together. So that's what we brought you on to talk about. But we're going to move on and we're going to get into some other stuff with you. Not only we're going to talk some bowling, but we're also going to try and keep it a little bit light tonight. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Mike and Rob just wrapping up for you here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and obviously, Rob, they want to give us a follow on social media, too.
Yes, sir. Sweep the Rack on Twitter, Sweep the Rack on Instagram, and Sweep the Rack Bowling Podcast on YouTube.
If you want to reach out to us as well, hit us up, sweeptherack@gmail.com. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.